If you guys want the fastest way to improve your aim, get some Control Freaks for cheap. Use code Goblin for 10% off and improve your aim today. Link in the description. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. In today's video, I have some news that this Resistance event, we might be getting some more DLC weapons sooner than we all think, and there could possibly, I would honestly say most likely, be more DLC weapons that come out within this Resistance event before it ends in February. This is very exciting stuff. I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. If you guys could drop a like on this video, that would be awesome. Let's go for 112 likes. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I'm excited to talk about this. So, we have to start off with Call of Duty World War II. Resistance event is out right now. We have a couple new DLC weapons, and with Twitch Prime, you know, remember with Twitch Prime with the Winter Siege event, they had something where if you connected your Twitch Prime, which is basically, you know, to the Amazon Prime within Twitch Prime, to then connect to Call of Duty, you would get yourself the free winter bribes. Now it's the same thing. If you have that and you have your Twitch Prime connected to Call of Duty, you can get yourself a winter supply drop pack, which includes some, or not winter, but a resistance one, which includes a resistance weapon bribe as well as a resistance supply drop, which of course the weapon bribe guarantees 3 resistance items and no duplicates unless you have every single item. So that's pretty cool. However, the interesting thing about this is the poster, which I guess this is put out by Call of Duty and by Twitch. I'm not sure exactly which one of them put it out, but promoting this, as you can see, I'll throw it up on the screen right there, and you know, when you notice it, you'll notice it right there. If you can see the couple of weapons they're using as an example, and I'll show it on a standalone picture right now up on the screen for you guys. Resistance supply drop item, and it has a picture of a pistol, a revolver pistol, which looks to be the Enfield pistol, which is not currently in the game, and it says resistance supply drop item. Now this is very telling. It looks like Twitch accidentally leaked this item early by putting it onto this poster, which is very telling. Now what happened here is another Call of Duty YouTuber, Prestige is Key, he actually tweeted at Michael Condrey asking him about this, and Michael Condrey responded back, sort of trolling like he always does. He's just been using this response for every single thing that's been leaked. He just said "Vive la Resistance," which basically allows us to believe that this gun is coming out at some point with this Resistance DLC event, which would probably, my guess would be, it's either going to be January 30th, which is next week when the new DLC pack comes out, or sometime in February, because you got to remember, this Resistance community event lasts a month. It goes to like February 20th or something like that, so there's still a lot of time left. Now this is the Enfield pistol, which made me think, okay, I went back to this list of weapons that were leaked and data mined in the game before, and this was way back when this list was leaked. It was actually on over 2 months ago. Now going back, I'm going to read you guys out the weapons from this list that have already come true. So this list is very accurate. Of course, the Gewehr 43, that's in the game. The Volkssturm Gewehr, that's in the game. The Sten is in the game. We also have the Walther P38, which essentially is a 9mm pistol, and I'm guessing that is the 9mm SAP. They have the Ice Pick, the Combat Knife, the Trench Knife. They've guessed every single DLC weapon, as well as the GPMG. They actually guessed on this one, which is was named the Beretta 30. I guess that was renamed before they put it into the game. And the same with the Beretta 38, which by looking at the pictures of it, looks very similar to the Orso. So I'm guessing that was just a name change as well. Which leads me to believe here, from these leaked weapon lists, what has not come out yet? Now, we don't have the Type 5, which is not into the game. However, this one, they couldn't find that many leaks on it, so this could be something coming to the game. Another one is the M1919, which is a LMG, which actually appears in the campaign of this game, and it's the same. I think the Enfield pistol appears in the campaign as well. Then there is, of course, the MG81, another LMG, the Arisaka Sniper, which is a Japanese sniper rifle everyone's been talking about, and a Winchester 94 lever action shotgun, and of course the last one being the Enfield pistol. So we got about 4 or 5 weapons that haven't come out yet, and that's what's interesting is, are these going to be in this next month in February for this Resistance event, or will just the Enfield pistol be coming out and the rest of these for the next event? It's very interesting because all of these weapons have been in the game pretty much since right after the release, so it looks like these are the potential next DLC weapons that we are going to get. Now, the thing that kind of sucks about this is most of them are honestly LMGs, snipers, pistols, and shotguns, which maybe is because they've already done, you know, multiple rifles and SMGs into the game, so they're going to mix it up with this thing. I hope there is still some more rifles or SMGs to come out. The Type 5, I believe, is some sort of I'm not sure if it's a semi-automatic or a fully automatic, but I believe that is a rifle. But the rest of these, the M19, there's already so many M19s in this game, the MG81, as well, those two are LMGs. The Aristica is obviously a sniper, and then the pistol here, of course, which is the Enfield, is a revolver pistol, and there also is another one called the Reich revolver. So it could be possible we're getting 2 revolvers into there. As far as what was actually leaked for the melee weapons, it was just the 3 ice pick, combat knife, and trench knife, which are now all already into the game. So it's very interesting to see, and definitely I think those weapons are going to be the next weapons we get into this game. So this is great if you are a shotgun, a sniper, or an LMG player, or of course new pistols sort of, you know, they work for everyone, because in this game you really have to run a secondary. I don't really like the created class system, I guess you could call it. I prefer the pick 10 system because it allowed you to prioritize and customize the game to whatever you want. In this game they sort of force everyone into running a grenade and a pistol, which gives it that more classic Call of Duty feel. I mean, that's what they did on the first Call of Duty games, and of course I guess the reason why they did that is because the customization, the crazy stuff with the advanced movement games, they wanted to dive, you know, not really dumb the game down, but simplify it more to boots on the ground, because that's what everyone was requesting, and I think that's why that they ended up doing that. So that's probably what the next set of DLC weapons are going to be. It's going to be interesting. This could come out a lot sooner than we expected. I obviously just assumed all this stuff would be within the next event, because usually they drop 4 or 5 every event. However, maybe at least the Enfield pistol will be this event, pretty much guaranteed, because he said Vive la Resistance. That would be very, I mean, you know, don't put anything past Sledgehammer Games and Call of Duty to mislead, but that would be misleading if that was the case. Another thing is, these supply drops are getting very crowded. I mean, I did a supply drop opening yesterday. I got some pretty cool stuff. But as of right now, with the winter event, the Resistance event, honestly, I think what they're trying to do with these events is sort of overcrowd the supply drops, much like Infinite Warfare did when they dropped like 600 new items in one day, to overcrowd the supply drops so you don't open the good stuff, which is, I guess, a business model for people to pay more for supply drops, open more. But at the same time, I don't know if that's really going to work in this game, because at least right now, there's no point to open supply drops. The only reason I purchase supply drops and open them is because I'm a YouTuber. I want to show you guys, you know, do an opening for YouTube, show you guys what I can get, especially when there's new supply drops and new stuff into the game. But for normal players, I don't recommend buying supply drops, at least in this game right now, because you can get everything for free. Like, you can literally get everything for free. The rate of earning supply drops is very high. You can earn weapon, of course, if you're doing your contracts and your Major Howard orders every single day, and you play this game a lot, you're going to have a lot of stuff in this game without spending a dime on it, of course, after you buy the game or whatever. But I think that we're going to be getting some more stuff soon, because there was 9 new camos leaked, and this is the one that I'm kind of pissed off that is not in the game yet, because camos is where this game really is lacking still. The camos in this game straight up are pretty trash compared to other Call of Duty games, but the thing is, a lot of people like that because they want that World War II feel, but at the same time, it is that's where the dilemma always comes. Me personally, I really couldn't care less about a camo being too bright or whatever. I just want it, you know, to be stuff that people are excited to use. Some fire camo, stuff like that was leaked, 9 new camos, and I'm guessing obviously those are going to be coming to supply drops. I don't think the camos they would make available to everyone. I think that's something they're going to try to make you pay for, which is understandable, because that really is cosmetic only. I mean, they say variants are cosmetic only, but the facts are, when they change the iron sights, that's, I mean, technically, I guess, cosmetic, but it affects gameplay. I mean, the grease gun candy is a lot better of a gun than just the regular grease gun. It moves it up at least 1 or 2. If the regular grease gun is, you know, a 7 on the scale, the grease gun candy is at least an 8 or an 8.5. So iron sights do change and do make the gun better, because then you don't need to run a red dot, which opens up a spot. And of course, you know, I think everyone understands that by now. Basically, what I would say is new weapons are coming probably sooner than we expected. Save your armory credits. As of right now, you can get everything for free doing these contracts through Major Howard. It will take you some time, but if you do play the game, I recommend doing that, because we don't know if they're going to stick with this formula for the whole year. They probably aren't making that much money off supply drops right now, and, you know, maybe Activision gets mad, tells them, you know, stop giving away the guns for free, start charging for them. So I would save your armory credits, and that's why, me personally, I would love to have the Volkstrom Gewehr, but it costs, what, 25,000 armory credits or something like that, and I have 30,000. I have enough to buy it, but I'm going to save those, because I know I can earn that gun for free once the contract comes up with Major Howard, and it's really not worth it for me right now to spend all 25,000 armor credits. Is worth a lot, and I want to be able to get weapons when they come out, and, you know, that one's that right now is free to earn, you know, over time. So that's my mentality with it. Keep saving your stuff unless there's stuff you really want. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like on this video, I'd appreciate that. Smack that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, sub for a cookie, and don't looky, and that's about it, guys, and I'm out. Peace.